Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
Strong women never give up. We might need a coffee. We might need a good cry. We might need a day in bed. But we will always come back stronger.
Yeah, I mean, sure, except you're weak. Strong people get out of bed, grab that coffee, go outside, and get things done. It's not even about how often do you need a day in bed crying. It's about not giving in to those feelings and doing what you have to do even when you feel like crying in bed.
So I haven't shaved my armpits in like 3 years, and I actually get a lot of questions about it. Like, why? The simple answer is, you know how some animals have like spots or colors or shapes on them to scare away predators? That's how I use my armpit hair. If a man comes up to me and goes, ew, that's gross. Good. I want you to be repelled as far as away from me, sir.
Oh, okay, so you're a skunk. I mean, you chose to use an animal analogy, so I can't think of a better example than you're a skunk. No, but in all seriousness, it's kind of cold outside right now, so if you're wearing a jacket, no one's gonna see your armpit hair. Maybe grow a mustache instead, but all that while wearing a t-shirt that says, I love skater boys. Now, I really doubt that all skaters love armpit hair, so what if one of them approaches you? What if the skater that you like approaches you? I bet you're gonna shave your mustache faster than you can say yes, daddy.
This is my opinion about the whole controversy of guys hitting on girls in the gym and if it's acceptable or not. Okay, so you know those weird dudes that say raunchy to you and you're just like disgusted, but then if it's the right dude that says it, it's appropriate. That's it.
Yeah, and everyone knows that. Did you just found out about it? Or was that just you telling us you go to a gym? Cause gyms has nothing to do with anything. That applies to everywhere. On the streets, in bars, in clubs, pretty much everywhere.
No, I don't hate men. I actually am pretty fond of them, and I actually believe that they're far more capable than they believe themselves to be. What I hate? Misogyny, sexism, people excusing bad behavior just because of a gender. And I really hate that I can't talk about my experiences and the times that I have been abused and disappointed by men without the other men in my life getting angry and defensive. If we can't have these conversations without you getting defensive, if we can't talk about the systemic oppression that women are facing at the hands of men without you feeling like I'm personally attacking you, we can never solve this problem and we can never see eye to eye. If you want the quote-unquote gender wars to stop, then you have to be open to having these hard conversations and doing some real introspection. It's not up to us to be silent.
And it's not up to me to see eye to eye with you. You believe I'm more capable than what I know I'm capable of? Patronizing much? Watching just a few of your videos, yeah, you hate men. And you hate men, and you call men misogynists for disappointing you? You can't even make this stuff up.
It's wild knowing how many of the men who argue with me on this app would lunge at me if we were in person.
None of them. But I get it. You're a victim.
What?
What do you mean what? Exactly what whoever left that comment said. You're just as free as men, you have the same right as men. Saying otherwise is playing the victim card. And that's what you're doing. But I feel like being nice today, so boo-hoo-hoo, you poor thing, you.
I realised something earlier that I thought would blow the misogynist's mind. My partner, who's very male, very masculine, very macho, very masculine presenting, big guy, tattoos, hairy, skilled trade person, is great at lifting. He literally pays me to do this work. He's one of my supporters and he pays me to call out the bullshit of other men. How amazing is that?
I know, right? It's pretty amazing. I'm so impressed by all that whenever you find that guy, I would really love to meet him. But on a side note, I guess that's what equality really means. You mooching off a guy's paycheck and in return you feel all strong and independent. I buy my own car, I pay my own bills. Hey babe, can I have a few dollars? My rent is due cause I was busy fighting the patriarchy. Yeah, you keep fighting the good fight.
You should seriously never break up with me because the drunk texts are gonna be way worse than the sober ones.
I totally should if you're a drunk, and it really won't make any difference cause I never used to read either.
Finally, a man with boundaries. So this girl DM'd me, she said, hey, I've seen your TikToks and this one is a little bit different. I need a loyalty test for my future brother-in-law. I'm super skeptical of him for various reasons, but I feel like I failed my sister in the past and I need to finally come through for her. They started out very much as a party couple and met after her divorce when she wasn't in a good place. To be honest, they were both pretty wild. Couples parties every weekend, now being engaged, I just don't buy it. Her last marriage was traumatic and I feel like I could have done something. I'm guilt-ridden. Please help me protect my baby sister. So I said, of course, girl, I got you and your sister. She told me he was a web developer and to use that as my in. So I requested to follow him and he pretty much accepted immediately. Never a great sign. So I hit him up and I said, oh my God, I love the work that you do. So professional and creative. I'm thoroughly impressed. He said, oh, well, thank you. I love getting paid to do what I love. Can I help you with anything? And I said, I would love your help. And it doesn't hurt to get some website design help by someone cute. He completely ignored my flirty comment. He said, well, whenever you need me, I'm here. To me, that felt pretty open-ended. So I said, I sure do need you. Talented and handsome. Sign me up. Then he said this, and it was like a breath of fresh air. He said, look, I'm happy to help you with your site. However, I'm not interested in anything more than that. And this would need to remain strictly professional. If that doesn't work for you, I'm happy to refer you to someone else that can assist you. And that's how you do it.
Yes, that's exactly how. And yes, we know there are good men in the world. And yes, we also know it should not come as a shock to you. Only 30% of men cheat. That means 70% of the men in the world are good men and loyal.
What is the first word that comes to your mind when you look at me? I might regret this.
Yeah, you probably will. You really don't want to know. But they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so here's one. I'm not sure if it's gonna make you feel any better, but it's the word I use for all of you.
Okay, let's chat, because there are guys that are not happy. So my sister and I posted a clip of a podcast episode where we talk about men in relationships liking girls' photos, specifically explicit photos, bikini photos, whatever. And we say how it's disrespectful, and basically all that's doing is sending the girl a message that you would get with her. Like, sorry, but that's what it's doing. Otherwise, you can just look at the photo, right? The overt act of liking that picture is inappropriate and it's disrespectful to your relationship. Now let's be real. Guys are gonna look at girls, right? That's what you guys do. That's human nature for men. They're gonna admire a girl's body, totally fine. But the overt act of liking the photo is inappropriate and disrespectful. Similarly, if you're out with the guys, you see this girl, you give her a quick up and down, whatever, guys are gonna do it. That's just the reality. Now, if you're with your girl and you are looking that girl up and down, disrespectful, inappropriate, unacceptable. So to bring this back home, look at the girl, look at her picture, whatever. But the liking of the photo is inappropriate, unnecessary, and disrespectful to the relationship. And that's that.
Yeah, maybe, but not really. And maybe this will make more sense if it will come from someone that is not that girl on Instagram. Also, liking someone else's pictures on Instagram doesn't mean you want to get with that someone. She, or even he sometimes, because it happens, could live half a world away. You know that you're never gonna get with that someone just by liking that picture. I can't be bothered to go on Instagram and look at pictures, yet alone liking pictures. So maybe it is disrespectful to your significant other to do that, but so is posting that type of pictures, only because you need validation and you need attention from others. And that's exactly what you're doing, isn't it? So maybe in the next video try to explain to everyone why posting those type of pictures is not disrespectful to your significant other. And maybe come up with something better than, well, I do it and you have to deal with it.
It says here you wear glasses.
I have contacts.
I don't care who you know, you're supposed to have your glasses with you.
Okay, and that brings us to the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.